Hello, Dolphin fans. Marissa Marino here with DolphinsTalk.com, and welcome to the latest episode of Aqua and Orange. Today, we are going to be getting into the nitty-gritty of this upcoming Tennessee Titans at Miami Dolphins game. We actually have 4 home games left for the Miami Dolphins, and this will be the first of the 4 out of the 5 games we have left on this season. Now, the Dolphins are coming into this game sitting at the high of the AFC at a beautiful 9-3, and the Tennessee Titans are coming in at 4-8 with all playoff hopes squandered at this point. I think this is going to be an amazing game for the Miami Dolphins. They'll be able to use this game to brush up on these skills, hone in on them for these big 3 competitors we have at the end of the season. But as you all know, you can't take every team for granted because, heck, the Eagles lost to the Jets, so any given Sunday, right? But with that being said, we're going to get into this kind of deplorable Titans team. I mean, everything that can be wrong is going wrong for this team. We'll start off with the fact that this week, Mike Vrabel and the Tennessee Titans announced that they had fired their special teams coach, Craig Ackerman, and in his replace will be Tom Quinn, who was the coach for the Giants from 2007 and 2017. Now, why was Ackerman given the axe, you would ask? Well, maybe it's because he had 2 blocked punts in a row. You heard me right. Last week versus the Indianapolis Colts, there were 2 blocked punts in a row. They lined up in the same formation for the second blocked punt as the first blocked punt. It left their punter vulnerable, and their punter, who is absolutely wonderful, Stonehouse, is now injured and will be out for the season. So Mike Vrabel let him go, and this is the second time in a row that the Dolphins have played a team that have let one of their coaches go before they played us. As you know, Jack Del Rio was let go before the Commanders played us, and I just think that that's interesting. Coincidence much? I can't really tell you, but it's been done regardless. With that being said, there is some good to this Tennessee team. Will Levis, I mean, he's having a great season. He might not have all of the wins to go behind that, but he has a 107.5 passer rating when not pressured. And that key point is not pressured. His O-line is terrible. I mean, my grandmother could run through his O-line at this point. But when they can hold up at times, he does have that passer rating, which is the 6th highest in the NFL, which is ahead of Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson. So when the guy isn't pressured and his O-line can protect him, he does a great job. Although, another caveat to that is they are the number 1 team in dropped balls for the season. I thought that award went to KC from what I've seen, but clearly it's the Tennessee Titans. I just don't watch enough of their games nor care about them enough to have known that until today. So with that being said, not great on the O-line there. He was also sacked 6 times last game, which really makes me nervous for Levis and his health coming into this game. I mean, we know the Dolphins defense is going to bring it. Even with the injuries of Jerome Baker, who will be replaced by Duke Riley. I mean, even with Phillips out, Van Ginkel, it's a loss, but has it been? Last game, pick 6 for a touchdown. Van Ginkel is going to Van Ginkel out, I have a feeling, in this game. So very concerned for Tennessee going into this game. And who knows, maybe they want to lose so that they can get a better spot in the draft. But I would say pride would hopefully win out for them, but I'm not too sure. As far as some things on the Dolphins are concerned, Robert Hunt, hamstring, not sure completely on his status. Teron Armstead, day-to-day. I just think that they need to take Teron Armstead right now, wrap him in some bubble wrap, let him sit off to the side for a couple weeks, marinate, chill out, and then bring him back when we really, really need him, which will be down this home stretch of games versus the Ravens, the Bills, and the Cowboys in no particular order. For this game, I just want to continue to see Tua, accurate passes, being careful with the ball, making smart plays. The play isn't there. Let's throw that ball away. I expect to see a big game. I think the run game will be big in this game. I think it will be a great game for them to continue to hone in on those skills. As you saw last week, they spent the last fourth quarter basically with Mike Whiten as quarterback, getting reps in for Jeff Wilson Jr. and for Achane, not for Mostert, but I do anticipate this being a heavy run game and really getting some reps in with that. As far as Waddle is concerned, I want to see him catch the ball. There were some passes last week that were just on the money to him, and he did not bring that ball in. And I don't think we can blame it on health at this point. And so hopefully he's been practicing and really getting a lot of reps in this week at the Dolphins practice field, because I expect and need to see from him a great showing in this game. I anticipate the final score to be 34-13. I'm not going to anticipate the 50 burger that I thought last week, which I actually went down to 42 points on, but I do anticipate 34-13, and I'm really looking forward to this. The one thing I did want to address, though, that is not related to this game is that Micah Parsons comment that has been flooding the internet, where he says that he can throw the ball to Tyreek. Anybody can basically throw the ball to Tyreek. I mean, granted, that was a compliment, a kudos to Tyreek, but it was obviously a slight on Tua. And I think it's very interesting with us playing them in 2 weeks that he chose to poke that bear. I don't think it was smart, not his best work, but the proof is in the pudding, so we will see what goes down with the Cowboys in a few weeks. I'm very excited for this game. I am going to actually be on Bobby Finn's Talk on Monday night, an hour before kickoff, so I'll be looking forward to that. I hope you all enjoy your Thursday night football as best as you can. Steelers, Patriots. You might want to find a good movie, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.